Is this thing recording now? Tap, tap, tap. Uh, I won't make this long, I promise. But I was just kind of reconciling, and I was really. My computer decided to restart. No. Okay. Hi. Um, I was just kind of looking at the number of people I've lost um, in recent years. Few of them a bit earlier, but as far as like family and like people that are close to me, okay, you ready for this? I'll try to, like I said, I'm going to try to make this really fast, but this might explain some things to a few people because a lot of people have a lot of people, and some people have at least some people in their life, like, peers or like, adult friends or like adult family and stuff like that, right? So, over the past few years, due to for various reasons, ranging from either they just kind of betrayed me and turned against me, or turned out to not be who they, said they were when I met them, or either they moved away or I moved away or something like that, right? Um, so 28 beings. I'm gonna say beings because one of them is actually an animal. That was a special case scenario kind of a thing. But basically, 28, you know, friends and family I've lost. 28 over the past few years. Um, a lot of it happened, well, some of it happened before, the whole COVID thing. Some of it happened during that. And, some of it was due to things happening in these other people's lives and was totally out of my control and like, nothing to do with me, but just is what it is, right? It happened. So I had to I hate my haircut. I just hate it. Anyway, I just had to sort of make do with what I've got, Several of these people have been over like a number of years. But I made a list. And at first I thought, oh yeah, it's maybe like 10 people. But then when I actually made the list from over the years, it's actually like 28. Okay, 27, not including Roxy, my cat. I was forced to give her up when I um, made an overseas trip and I didn't have someone to care for her. But having said that, the owner of the house was not happy with having a cat in the house, and that it probably would have happened anyway. And myself and my kids were all sharing the master bedroom at the time while there were add-ons being made to the house to provide an extra room for them. And like, she was allowed to be in our big huge master bedroom, but if I had to keep her in this little bedroom that I have now, and my kids have their own room, kind of a thing, it probably wouldn't have worked out. So I gave her to a God, I miss her. I could just start crying right now about her, but anyways, I'm not going to. I she was a great cat. Sorry. She served a great purpose for the time that the year and a bit that she was with us. So I gave her to the Humane Society, basically in Ojai, which is basically like an animal rescue. Like basically, like they don't euthanize their animals. They wait. They keep them and wait until they find a good family for them. Which is why I chose that place. Like I wasn't gonna give her up to some sort of like animal pound where they would where they would euthanize her if they didn't find a home for her. So they did. I kept checking on their website to see if they had placed her with someone, and they did. So that's a good thing that she now has a family that loves her, and oh dear. That's the important thing, that like she's, being cared for. Anyway, I talked at length about that, probably more than anyone else on this list, because like she was just wonderful. She she actually was a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes, but she was wonderful. She was such a wonderful, gorgeous, amazing kitty cat. And she was just so sweet. And the last day I had her with me, she stayed on my lap for much longer than she normally would. It was like 20 minutes. She just stayed on my lap, just purring and cuddling with me. It's almost as if she knew that she was leaving that day. Anyway. Anyway, so yeah, so 28, okay, not counting Roxy, 27 people in the last few years that I've lost, including, but not limited to, close relationships and stuff. So a lot of people have been, they've either moved or whatever, but like that's like a lot of people to lose. Like all of these people on my list have at one point been close to me. And some of them I'm still in contact with, and like we still talk once in a while, but it's just that they're gone because they're not here. Like they moved. I can't just, drive out and go see them. It's not like it's different now. Like they're in like Texas or Florida or Oregon or somewhere else, and like I can't just drive over and just be like, hey, let's just hang out, kind of a thing. Um, some of them I haven't talked to in years. Some of them I'm in contact with now, but it will take some intelligent, uh, you know, logistics working outs to go see them. And it's going to be like a, once in a while thing, once a year, once every few years, kind of a thing. So, but, I looked at this list and I just kind of, and there might actually be, I'm not going to go through my list, but there might actually even be more than who are written down here besides my cat. Like that kind of is the one that tugs on my heartstrings, well, a lot. But I hope to one day be able to get my own place where I can have another cat or cats and maybe a couple doggies and some goats and some chickens and maybe a llama and a horsey, and that'd be really cool. Anyway, and some fruit trees and some veggie boxes and shut up, crows. Anyway, stuff like that. Anyway, there's so many more people that I could go out there and meet. I just have to sort of like get myself into the right shape right now, like shape financially and physically, get my energy level higher and get healthier. I've got a few health issues I have to deal with, which I won't go into now. And yeah, but still, like 27 people in the last, little while. So like, well, that's kind of, I don't know. That kind of seems like a lot to me. Either through death or moving, or other circumstances. I don't know. It's just a lot of people to lose. Those were the people that were kind of close or very close. And so yeah. So if anyone's looking for an explanation for my weird solitary craziness, like why is she just like all alone? Like why doesn't she just like, why don't you just go on some like dating apps and just like go meet people and just be like just go like good date and stuff. Like no. I don't want to do. I just, yeah, no, no thanks. um, don't want to get entangled in any of that stuff right now. I like my solitary life right now. I like it. I like not being controlled by anybody. I like not being attached to anybody right now. I'm just trying to master and navigate my own path right now. I really like that. And to all the people I've lost, and to Roxy. I'm going to try to do better than you ever thought I would do. And I'm going to try to prove you wrong because you thought I wouldn't make it. And you thought I didn't deserve to be happy or successful, or I couldn't do it, or I couldn't succeed at this whole thing called life. That's why you left me. In most cases, when you chose to leave me. You either didn't think I could make it, or didn't think I was worthy of making it. Well, anyway, I don't need you to show me how to do it. And I'm going to do it on my own. And when I do, these are going to be happy tears. And I hope that you'll share that happiness with me. See you later, alligator.